Well, this video is going to include a bit of a special surprise, as I probably put in the thumbnail. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what I'm doing with this video, but I'm announcing it all at once. So, Sci-Fi Llamas are here. That's a thing. You know, pretty awesome. And then we've also got a special visitor, Redline Ramirez. We already knew she was coming back, but she's officially in the shop. I think I have her in the book. I don't know. I want to be careful this time because the last time I bought a hero a little too willy-nilly, I just slotted it and I can't even see her. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so I can't collection booker to my knowledge, but she is also being used in a support squad, so I don't even know if that's a definitive test. My point is, she's here and you can grab her. Now, the new Dino is what more of you might be a little bit more interested in. Parasaur Jess is available, so all you gotta do is run Hit the Road. Any mission difficulty for that will be just fine, and she's going to be here for about a week. So if you're watching this day one release, you know, August 14th, you got about until the 21st to grab her. And then, as some of you who might have already checked the shop or, you know, read the freaking title, the Sci-Fi Llamas are back. So if you guys haven't, you know, put in code Mista at your checkout, I highly recommend doing it. That's something you can do. Sci-Fi Llamas are here. If you are not aware of what's in the Sci-Fi Llamas, then you might either be new to the game or living under a rock, or both for that matter, because they are easily... I hate to overhype these, but it's hard not to because they are just some of the best weapons in the game. The Mini, Gamatron, and the Plasmatron, these are three of the best ranged weapons in the game. The Atomizer is like literally my top recommended pick if you have a weapon voucher to spend, and the Pulsar is other people's top pick because it is not the best shotgun in the game. Don't get it twisted, but it is incredibly powerful. Every video I've covered on the sci-fi weapons will be linked below. I haven't covered the Astrobat or the Atomic Light Expander. They're not world changing, but they're pretty good in their own regard, and same with the Husk Warper. It's not great, but I've covered it. It's a decent weapon. You know what it is. And then the Plasmatron, or the Blastatron 9000 is a fantastic sniper. It basically functions like a DMR. Really, really good set. But I always like to recommend against gambling because, you know what? I don't know what to say. We don't know when these llamas are coming back. They've released them as V-Bucks so many times that I'm pretty sure they might never return, and they might only be available through V-Bucks. There's no truth to that I'm aware of, but I don't know what they have planned for these. But if you don't have some of these weapons and you see the deatomizer eyeing you, I don't know what your financial situation is, but 300 V-Bucks is kind of worth it, especially since Epic is currently suing Apple and all V-Bucks are just 20% off. It's not too much to ask depending on your situation, I think. So, yeah, get them, don't get them. They have some of the best weapons in the entire game. Definitely worth at least considering, and I always like to close these videos out, even though this is kind of like a weekly upload, because, you know, weekly shop stuff. There's also V-Bucks and Stonewood, so 25 of those if you want to go to the... I can't scroll down, but I can show you in the recording version here. Just in the level 9 retrieve the data. All of you should be able to do that. All of you should be able to do that. There's also a Survivor in the 132 4-player. Legendary Survivors are a good grab. They're good to collect. Stabsworth, fantastic sword. I'll link that below. Seriously, it's very good. I would highly recommend. It's just a free golden copy, and you can't have a bad 6 perk on that, by the way. You might not have, like, the, how I have it perked here. The video explains more, but, like, the matching 6 perk is nice and all. I think the only bad 6 perk you can get is, like, the upping movement speed. And even then, that's kind of nice. Upping critical rating is maybe not the most helpful when you're not running a crit damage, but certainly interesting. So, certainly a good weapon to grab. Lots of things to do. Sci-fi weapons are back. Go crazy. This video's over.